It's going to really suck moving all that. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Monday edition of the old MCU crew. Nope. Old MCU crew already happened. This is JPNN, you idiot. Let's talk about it. There's a lot of news today. There's a lot of trailers out today. There's a lot of things to discuss. It's Monday, y'all. We also got two of those old monster demon reveals things. We also got a Tales of Arise opening animation, which is probably going to be the biggest DMCA bait. So rip my channel, but let's get into it. Hey, that Taiwanese horror game that angered Chinese players is back. The Washington Post is talking about that Devotion game. I forgot why this was removed. Shannon Lau over at WashingtonPost.com says, when Taiwanese horror game Devotion was first published in 2019, the conversation revolved around Chinese President Xi Jinping. Hopefully I completely butchered that name. And a meme comparing him to Winnie the Pooh. The Disney character had no role in the game, but still a poster invoking the Chinese president. And Pooh's name led to Devotion's removal from multiple digital storefronts and generated a online furor that trapped its makers at Red Candle Games in the middle of decades-long political tensions between Taiwan and mainland China. And now it's back. Devotion has returned. On March 15th, Red Candle began distributing the game on the developer's own website, with the controversial images removed. But can the game move forward on the reputation it gained in 2019 for being politically subversive to Chinese gamers? The words on the poster do not represent the studio stance, says Doi Sheng, I think is how you pronounce that. Co-founder of Red Candle Games and game producer for Devotion. For players who have actually played Devotion and finished the game would understand that the game's main theme is about parental love, Taiwanese families in the 80s, and perhaps religious cults. Possessing political views about China by any means has never been the studio's intention. The article goes on for a little bit more reading. The final quote seems apt to read here. For Red Candle Games, our goal is to have our works playable for worldwide players, Yang said. We will continue developing our future titles. Hopefully, one day we can achieve this goal. If you want to check out more of that, it's over on the WashingtonPost.com/video-games portal. And I'm glad it's back. The second post, we've kind of talked to death about. But it's the old Final Fantasy XIV Steam all-time peak. Was hit on Sunday, although Saturday also had very high days, very high times. That's kind of interesting, actually, on the Steam charts. They tie it to this. I'm not sure what this is going to look like. Yeah, it looks all right. So on the high resolution Steam charts, they now have a tie with peak Twitch viewers. What if it was called Twitch? Yes. Hello. Welcome to my Twitch channel. My Twitch. You can see right here when it peaked. That's kind of nutty. This is, of course, because Asmongold was streaming over the weekend. And then once again, Twitch peaked over here, which is when they hit the peak of 47,542. It's kind of wild to me to like Granted, I'm not seeing this stuff in real time, but like between 1940 and 1950 UTC, the game directory gained 30,000 viewers, almost 1-to-1. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild to see that. And it looks like it's peaking again, player count wise, today. Holy shit, it actually is. Dude, that's wild. So that's wild for a lot of reasons. The biggest one is the fact that there's retention. Right? Because, like, let me look at my dashboard. I don't think Asmen is live right now. Let me load this up. I think Monday is usually when he takes off. Yeah, he's currently offline. So that means that the people that were logging in yesterday are also logging in today, which is crazy. That's pretty insane. Pretty insane to see. It wasn't just a thing. I mean, you can see right here that it's very indicative of when that peaks, kind of cyclical every day. So pretty insane. Pretty insane. You can see right here that this is when usually live letter events would occur. And so they would stream that. If you go back to July 2019, where is that? Yeah, so this is right where, wow, that's crazy they include that. That's right when Shadowbringers launched. And Shadowbringers had a bunch of sponsored streams. I think Soda Poppin' did a sponsored stream, which is probably why it hit 63,000 viewers at its peak. There's a bunch of other sponsored streams. Summit, I think, was doing one of those. But it didn't have that same impact. It also peaked at 17,000 players at the launch of... Oh, wait, no, that's in September. That must have been a live letter. Can I zoom in on this? There it is. So, yeah, it peaked at 31,000. So that's when Soda Poppin' did all that stuff. Most likely. And then you can kind of see it decline. And then generally when the patch comes out. But then COVID hit. And you can see it kind of steadily start to increase over time. Cut to this weekend, and then it peaked at 47,000. It's pretty nutty. Pretty nutty. It's awesome to see that stuff. The game is a booming. The game is a booming. And it's awesome to see that. It's very awesome to see that. Hey, Ollie, why are you barking at people? I don't know why he's barking at people. Stop. I'm once again on dog duty today, chat. So expect the unexpected. Yeah, also, I would say there's no real data for this, but I would wager that Steam is probably the least used client as it pertains to Final Fantasy XIV, with the second one being the Square Enix launcher. And I would think that probably on console. Sorry, I gotta open the door for the dog. Probably on console is where the most people play. So I don't think they're anywhere near 1 million concurrent, but I would wager they've probably hit 300,000 or 400,000 over the past couple of days, most likely, which is awesome to see. You love to see it. Moving along in the news, the PlayStation Now games for July, which are the streamable games, are Judgment, Neo 2, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Also joining are God of War, moving out, Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, and NASCAR Heat 5. Now, I always have to ask, PlayStation Now is its streaming service, right, chat? Like, these aren't free games. These are games that then now you can now stream. This isn't PS Plus, yeah. Some are downloadable, but they're not free, right? Okay, that's $9.99 a month. This is different from PS Plus. You can play games without streaming as well. It's like Game Pass Lite. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. That's all there. PlayStation has finally removed Japan Studio from its list of studios, chat. VideoGameChronicle.com is reporting that the PlayStation website has a page that lists each of Sony studios, including the likes of Insomniac Games, Naughty Dog, and Guerrilla. As of last month, the page included Japan Studio and the list referring to its long-standing talent behind some of the PlayStation's most original titles. As the page stands now, however, Japan Studio is no longer present. In its place is Team Asobi, the studio behind the pre-installed PS5 game Astro's Playroom. I get it. Sony reorganized Japan Studio into a new organization on April 1st, and the vast majority of its development staff was let go. VGC reported in February. Exclusively reported in February. Japan Studio was Sony Interactive's oldest, Interactive Entertainment, oldest first-party studio, with a focus on introducing new styles of gameplay. So that sucks. I get it, but that sucks. I really wonder if we can watch, we'll get to it when we get to our videos. So this story broke yesterday, and I have not really gotten into it. Apex Legends had some hackers fill the game with messages complaining about Titanfall hackers. So playlist and in-game messages have been hacked and now point towards a website called SaveTitanfall.com. Kotaku.com is reporting. This happened yesterday, Sunday afternoon. Or no, Sunday morning, according to the article. The opening states, earlier this morning, Apex Legends seems to have been hacked by folks who feel Respawn hasn't done enough to fight hackers in its original game, Titanfall. At 3:10 p.m. Eastern yesterday, more players across more platforms, including PS4, are now experiencing the hack. These players can't select any other playlist besides the hacked and broken Save Titanfall playlist. It's so weird. Like, of all the things to hack something to do, that's the one. Respawn has responded to these issues and says they're working on it. That was via Twitter. On June 10th, they had a... Oh, that's with regards to the DDoS attack back in June 10th. They have not responded to the most recent thing. Oh, nope, here we go. July the 4th, yesterday at 4:01 p.m. Eastern. They publicly acknowledged the ongoing server issues. In a tweet, the studio says, "We are aware of and actively investigating issues impacting Apex playlists that are preventing players from getting into matches." Huh. That's a weird one. That's a weird one, chat. Little odd, but whatever. I get it in some ways. What else do we got? RimWorld announced a brand new update. Update 1.3 which includes the Ideology expansion. Oh boy. Soon we'll be releasing the RimWorld Update 1.3. You can now play it right now if you download the Stream Branch 1.3-preview. There are 15 months of improvements in 1.3, so it's a pretty big one. There is a new pins and fences system for animals. The animals are more productive with more focused roles, but some of them need to be kept in fence pins and led around by your trusty farmers. It gives the colony a more ranchy look and feel, as opposed to just having random cows always wandering through bedrooms or staying in pens via mind control. We've also got egg boxes and a new straw matting terrain to help terrain type to build true looking farms that actually work. There are search bars all over the interface now. You can type in exact text on the architect menu, stats, dialogue, research menu, stockpile filter, and somewhere and elsewhere to jump directly to exactly what you want. No more hunting through lists. That's also very good. The faction goodwill system has been reworked, so neighbors keep a record of what you've done and why they feel the way they do about you. They'll have a better idea of exactly why they want to destroy or reward you. That's good. Enemies will now use a new style of breach ray to get through your defenses. They'll also bring special wall breaking tools and tunnel into the side of your base instead of using the main entrance. Jesus. Tribals do this with a new breach axe, while pirates use grenades. Mechanoids use a mechanide type called the termite. The new strategy option for the AI adds more variation and dynamism to the defensive combats. Fighting through bedrooms is very exciting. Making the AI analyze bases, find good breach paths, and follow them effectively was an interesting and novel problem. Drag move formations allow you to order your fighters to arrange themselves in a line using single mouse command. So all this stuff seems great. Oh, beards. What more do I need to say? People have beards and they look awesome and beardy. Seems like a lot of stuff. Huh. There's a whole new quest category that presents a sort of Indiana Jones roguelike type challenge of breaking into ancient structures and facing unknown dangers inside to get ancient treasure. There are new dryad creatures who have symbolic relationships with special trees, who can be controlled and grown in different castes to do different things. Jeez. Seems like a very big update. Oh my God. That's pretty dark, yo. We're straight up burning people at the stake. Well, this video now can't be monetized. Oh, it's a paid expansion? Oh, it's not just a free update? They should have led with that. But oh, is this like the Royale DLC? Oh, 1.3 is free, but the Ideology update is paid. Oh. Awesome. It comes out in 2 weeks. You know what also comes out in 2 weeks, chat? Path of Exile. We're not going to be playing that on the channel. But it exists. Summer Games Done Quick started yesterday. They are speedrunning for Doctors Without Borders USA once again. I have not tuned in. Has anyone in chat tuned in? What have you guys thought? How's it going? Is it good? Any fun runs that you guys have seen? It's good. Watched a little last night. Spyro's great. There's been a couple good runs on SGDQ. They're playing Metroid Prime 2 now. Ninja Gaiden speedrun is great. Cool. Yeah, I haven't even looked at the schedule. I remember once upon a time when SGDQ was on the radar for pretty much every streamer to not do anything big that week because you knew it was going to be like a vacuum that occurred on in space, rather, for just viewership in general on the platform. So it's not necessarily that anymore. Now, I saw a lot of this conversation. This happened over the weekend. We covered the Ghost of Tsushima director's cut announcement, but a lot of people are pretty upset about the fact that it's now a paid, like, oh, they're upset because it's $10 more on the PS5 version. That's what they're upset about. So I guess it's $20 on the PS4 and $30 on the PS5. Is that what I'm understanding? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess the idea from Sony is that it's a little greedy in some ways. You could say that because people that have PS5s are early adopters that have disposable income, there's not much to play that's PS5 exclusive, so they're going to spend the extra $10 so they can kind of, to use a harsh term, they could price gouge that version of the game because the people are more likely to buy the PS5 version for 10 extra bucks. Whereas most of the people are, I have no data point for this. One could assume that a lot of the people that are complaining also don't have a PS5, but maybe they are. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not surprised by it at all. I'm not surprised by it. The last DLC was free. They have to earn. Well, you are correct with that multiplayer mode. I think a lot of people, though, like, if you think about the idea of a multiplayer mode in Ghost of Tsushima, if you charge for that, that's such a big barrier of entry for an unproven and untested thing that they have not made yet, right? Whereas with the single player, if you've played the original Ghost of Tsushima, you know that they did a great job with that single player. You know that they can make more great single player aspects of that game. Thus, you can charge for it. I get it. I still think it's a little shitty. I understand. It's probably a Sony decision, though, compared to a Sucker Punch decision. People really don't mind the $20 for the extra content, though. They mind the extra 10 on top for the PS5 upgrade. Yeah. It's one of those things where you think about the idea of so many games prior to this point have had the free cross-generational upgrade, right? And the fact that you have to pay 10 more bucks to get the PS5 version of that, does that mean they're going to start paywalling all features that come to PS5? I don't know. It sucks, though. It definitely sucks. Didn't Tsushima already get a PS5 upgrade? Yeah, I guess I should stop saying upgrade. It's more PS5 content and not upgrade, because the PS5 upgrade already exists. So. Sony is putting in hard work to become the bad guys this generation. I mean, I didn't necessarily, because I wasn't that, I was like, what, 20 or maybe 19 around the time that the PS3 came out. But in a lot of ways, the PS3 era is kind of what we're seeing with the PS5 in some ways. We shall see. We shall see. I think it's trailer time. Is there any other news that you guys have seen? What is, let me go to, see if Wario's got anything. GameStop's got a summer sale right now. If you got a PS4, you can get the Kingdom Hearts all-in-one package for $20. Kind of going through the different deals. You can get a Mass Effect Talizora body pillow for $35 at the BioWare store. Alternatively, you can also get a Garrus body pillow for $35 as well. I should note that it's a body pillow case and not a body pillow. Very important to note. All right, I'm a little nervous to watch this Tales of Arise opening because I feel like it's going to be DMCA. Fuck it though. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's check it out. For those also that don't know, two things. One, the Tales opening animation are always a very big, widely celebrated thing in the Tales fan base. People love to watch these things. It always plays at the opening of the game. They've got a great track of being awesome and fantastic, and also being very spoilery. So if you don't want to be spoiled, most likely by character reveals, though most of that stuff's kind of already been revealed, it doesn't necessarily matter. But I'm excited for it. So let's check it out. Here we go with some J-pop. Oh, it's muted. Hold on. Stand by. Here we go with some J-pop.
I want to feel your head right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah,
I have a video to watch after this, chat.
just like the flowers that bloom and fall with me over and over again. 傷ついて繰り返しそれでも僕ら stand up 仮面越しに守ってんの一心伝心測ってんの運命を今超えてこう
What?
叫んでみて僕ら一人じゃないから Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall with me over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel
The hell?
right now. You are the place, my only home. I know. 僕ら is God. Whisper like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know. 君と移り合い重ね
Oh, that's a villain shot. That's a villain shot. That's the character foil. But two moons. I thought that was pretty good.
Bandai Namco.
Thank you. And now it's time to watch an oldie, but a goodie. I gotta find it though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Did I put it on YouTube? That I don't know. That I don't know. Oh, we've got some more gameplay stuff. Oh, we got 5 minutes of gameplay. Is this new? Oh, this is July 5th. Today's July 5th. Let's check it out. What? Oh. I'm going to try to find something while we do. I have to read. Yeah, I mean, this looks like Tails. Diefet, thanks for the 85 months. Well, that looks pretty cool. Is this video 30? Yeah. So this is going to look even better on PC.
Yes. この先どんな出会いが
Well, that's broken. They're eventually going to put this demo out, right? Like, there's no way that this demo doesn't come out. I feel like they've always done demos for the Tales games. How long are Tales games? You know, they're 30 to 50 hours. Do the monsters fight back? If you play a Tales game on hard, they can be pretty difficult, especially at the start. I think it's PS4 capture, Mike. Whoa. That was a shit ton of damage. Oh my God. They just did all that and it's barely like 5% of their HP. What the hell? Oh my God. Meanwhile, 10 minutes later. Oh, the different legs have HP values to them. I just saw that. Oh, look at this. Dodge. The combat looks very fun. Is that like a limit break or something? Oh, shield lady. That's it. This looks nice, but I feel this ends up like Final Fantasy XII combat, one button every few minutes. No, like Tales games are pretty, they're pretty reliant on character input. They're pretty active. They can get pretty hard. Anyways, since we're on the topic of Tales, here's a video from a very small creator back in 2013. And, you know, let's take a look.
Oh shit, sick fucking intro song. It's a music video that's showing all the characters. Let's turn it up. Oh shit. There's the Japanese. Fucking goddamn, I love JRPGs. She's the quirky character in the game, I guarantee it. He's the smart guy that's kind of a jack of all trades. She's really weird. She's probably the fan service girl. I think that's probably an evil general. That's the bad guy. Go! Oh my god, what is that? It's a giant boar. We probably find him early on. See, I told you he uses guns. He's really cool. He's a fan favorite. That's an evil centipede. I don't know what that was. Told you he's a bad guy. That's the snow city that we eventually visit. One of the guys has never seen snow before. That's a big... Oh god, who is this? Oh my god. Those guys look badass. We probably fight them one by one, and then eventually fight the strongest one. There's our airship we get towards the end of the game. I don't know what that was. That's the dream world that we probably go to. And that's probably the most powerful weapon in the game that we're all trying to get because it's the only way to save the world. Fucking solved, motherfucker.
Very smart creator right there. You know? Very, very smart. How accurate were those predictions? They were dead fucking on. 100% they were dead on. Like, without question. Without question, they were on. What is this? I'm not sure what we're about to watch, but I'm going to click play. Oh, that's an improvement. Wow, this looks phenomenal. Oh, it's the Avengers scene. Yeah, this is the RTX version.
Come, brothers! Let hell tremble before our might!
And now you play as Doom Guy and he's just going to jump off. So this video is running in 4K with 2.2 quality DLSS on a i7-10700 RTX 30. And it's pulling pretty good FPS. I think RTX is also enabled.
Is defeated in ritual combat. Any demon outside his realm will be destroyed.
I mean, that looks very impressive. And that's coming from someone that played this game at 1440p, 144 hertz, and it already looked damn good. Oh yeah, it says art ray tracing on. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at the weapon. You can see the RTX on the weapon. See, like see how it's reflecting all of this right there? I can see it a lot on the current gun. Man. It doesn't, like, it's barely dropping below 90. That is very impressive. Very impressive. I wish more games had the id Software dev team. That setup cost 5,000 plus today. I know, because I bought this literal setup. Well, a version of it. If you were to play MSRP, it would cost probably around 2,800, 2,500. Although if you have to get the monitor as well, it's like 3,300, 3,400. But good luck paying MSRP. Guys, remember MSRP? I remember. Anyways, that looks very good. It makes me wonder what games are going to look like 10 years from now. You know? It's going to be insane. It's time for another Warhammer 2 trailer. Link to video. I'll do it after this video.
With the Silence and the Fury, the Beastmen factions in Total War Warhammer 2 are getting an overhaul. Part man, part beast, all chaos. The Beastmen want to bring ruination to all of civilization.
Chat, ads are
all
about
for
to
the
play.
glory of the chaos.
If you want to keep watching this silly video and not the ads, you can drop a sub. Prime Gaming, $5. gifted subs. We had about 4,000 of them this past month. So I don't know if you don't have a gifted sub now, you might just have to drop that Prime Gaming sub. Okay. But they're going to run in about 30 seconds. They'll probably last the entirety of this video. Good luck.
Gods. Whether you've never played with the Beastmen before or you spend your days raising Midland, this primer will get you up to speed on all the unique mechanics this race has to offer. Using their unique set of movement stances, the Beastmen are the ultimate guerrilla fighters. With the Beastmen ambush stance, the Beastmen have a chance to ambush any army it attacks. They can then use the well-hidden encampment stance to hide from any would-be attackers. Using the beast paths, even mountains cannot stop their armies.
What the
The
hell?
combination of these stances make the Beastmen a scary force to have as an enemy within your lands.
These guys are
Beastmen
OP.
hordes are unlike any other, being able to erect herd stones in enemy settlements from where additional armies can be amassed and offerings to their dark gods can be presented, all of which forms their blood ground from which they cause further devastation. The horde grows through bestial rage. If the horde stays stagnant, the bestial rage subsides and the growth lowers with it. Fight battles to increase the rage and raid the land to keep it from subsiding. The amount of hearthstones we can erect is limited to our hearthstone shards. When starting out, we are limited to one hearthstone shard, but as the campaign progresses, we can gain more. After defeating a settlement, we have the option to use that hearthstone shard to erect a hearthstone. This establishes a blood
feel like you
ground,
keep saying
as
Hearthstone.
indicated by this red area. Battles won and settlements raised within the blood ground will cause devastation. Once we reach a minimum of 10 devastation, we can perform a ritual of ruin to gain marks of ruination. Gathering marks of ruination will progress our primary campaign mechanic and allow us bonuses from rewards of dread.
There's
With
so
rewards
many
of dread,
mechanics.
we can spend our second currency, dread, to expand our unit and hero capacity, recruit new legendary lords, and upgrade our hordes and hearthstones. We accumulate dread by doing what the beastmen do best, fighting, by winning battles and
I just accumulate dread by existing. It's weird. Why don't they just exist?
raising settlements. Our third and final resource is favor. The beastmen abhor civilization and therefore has no use for gold. Instead, they thrive on the favor of the chaos gods. One of the biggest strengths
Like,
of
do
the
they have the
beastmen
news?
roster is that they do not have any upkeep, and instead
Does
are
Fox
limited
or
by
CNN
unit
not make
caps.
it to
Which is good,
this
because
universe?
your favor income is going to be sporadic. You can get some from buildings, but your primary source is going to once again be to do what the beastmen do best, winning fights. Excess favor can also be spent within rewards of dread to gain powerful items and ancillaries for your lords and heroes, making them even more powerful on the field. Research works very differently for the Beastmen factions. Here they are called Challenges of the Dark Gods, and they are just that. You need to complete various challenges, like winning a certain number of ambush battles, erecting hearthstones, or killing faction leaders to unlock the research options. It is advised that you go through these to lay out your plans and complete as many of the challenges the Dark Gods have laid out for you as possible. This update will come alongside the release of The Silence and the Fury and will be available in the Eye of the Vortex and in Mortal Empires for those who own Total War Warhammer. If it wasn't apparent, when playing as the Beastmen, you want to try and fight as much as possible, since that is your primary source of income. Sitting around will only allow your enemies to become stronger, making it harder to progress. This rampage is especially important to the new legendary Lord Torox the Brass Bull, but we'll cover his unique mechanics another time. Hopefully you're now ready to bring devastation to all the mortal races of the old world and the new. All in the glory of the Chaos Gods.
What? Oh, what the fuck? There's so much fucking shit. God damn it, YouTube. So much shit on my screen. Chaos is big right now, you guys. Chaos is real big. What is this? Oh, I'm not going to watch that. That looks illegal. Anyways. Chad, is there anything else? Breaking news? Any, normal news and anything going on here? I don't think so. So they're banning players who were griefing Asmongold? I did not know. Good, I guess. Yeah, we talked about that last week, the Hawk. That's kind of wild. Here's the image. So this is the image right here. It's taken from 4chan. This notice is to inform you that we have spent Final Fantasy 14. Blah 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 blah. The suspension will last a minimum of 216 hours. The world of Final Fantasy XIV is much like the real world, and that is populated by users of all ages, hailing from a variety of regions and social backgrounds. Final Fantasy XIV user agreement was created to ensure all of those users could relax and enjoy themselves. We therefore ask all account holders to understand and follow the Final Fantasy XIV user agreement. The violations committed in this case fall under disruption. You may not in any way disrupt or interfere with the game experience of other players, including the disruption of Square Enix's computers and servers. All account actions are permanently recorded on the service account, so please be aware that continued violations of the Final Fantasy XIV user agreement may suspend the Final Fantasy XIV service account registered to this email again or cancel it altogether. It looks like it was done on a trial account. Oh no, it's a standard account. Huh. What did that guy do? I think he stream sniped. And that was that. They had the end. They had the End Waker pre-order. Oh. He said he used his whale to block Asmon. A 9-day ban. I don't know if anyone else has gotten banned, but that's quite a big rule setter. Like, to start that way out is pretty nutty. Yeah, the warning shot. He will live. I mean, it's 9-day ban. Yeah. I guess it does set a good precedent, right? Like, not to don't use your whale mount to fuck around with people because they can just straight up report you. That's a thing. Anywho, I think that's going to call it for the news. I think there's nothing else to discuss. So we're going to call it there. Great. Thank you for watching. Oh, wait. Hold on. Everyone, hold on. Hold on. How could I be so silly, chat? How could I be so silly? Jesus. You almost let me end this stream. And by stream, I mean video. Without checking out what you all are here for. Right? How could I do that? We have volume 18 and 19 of the Shin Megami Tensei V Demon trailers. How could I be so stupid? How could I be so stupid? It's time, chat. Let's check it out. Wait a minute. Now it's time.
Shin Megami
Shin Megami Tensei V Turning Devil, etc. Today we will deliver the Dragon God. Genbu. Me. Spoken in many myths and ideas. This is the one pillar car of the four sacred beasts. Gobo City Kawazunozimo is in charge of the future, and when wisdom is given, it is first concluded to a human being. Put up. Next time I will introduce the Archangel. Looking forward to. Now, typically, this is where I would say, we'll see you tomorrow. But chat, it's Monday. That means we've got 2 videos to watch. Number 19.
Shin Megami
Tensei V Turning Devil, etc. Today we will deliver the Archangel. You gotta do that. Thank you for your support. What? Is he a content creator? The pinnacle of the angel hierarchy, Moon 4 Archangel. The name is the name of a child of God. The shopkeeper who publishes the Last Judgment's Day Revival and Judgment. It also has the role of managing the Pakuri of the previous star. Stay tuned for the next introduction to the Demon Beast. Yeah, I mean, today's, you know, who's that guy right there? Today's were okay. They were all right. They were like 6 or 7 out of 10. Okay? Put up, chat. That's what I like to say. Put up. All right? Just put up. Just put up. Got it? Put up. I'm not even going to say subscribe or ring the bell or, you know, use a Prime Gaming or join us on our live stream every day at noon Eastern. Just put up. All right? That's it. Put up, chat. We'll see you tomorrow here on JPNN. Actually, no, we won't. We're taking tomorrow off from JPNN because I won't have access to a PC because my room's being painted tomorrow. So the next JPNN will be on Wednesday after the old derped frame. So Wednesday. We'll see you Wednesday. We'll have another double header. Okay? All right. We got a busy time. Another SMT double feature. That's correct. That is correct. The hell is that, Shin GX? Anyways, thank you for watching. Put up. We'll see you tomorrow on another episode of JPNN.